we go. Green flag.
Side by side, they come out of turn number 4. Green flag waves, and these 604s are underway. 3 wide going into turn 1. True thinks better of that. Gets him in the tire tracks of the 25 of Nicely. Dylan Brown will lead. Watkins going to follow suit on the outside. Nicely's going to stay down low. Jody Knowles up top. True in that 5th spot. They come down for lap number 1. Everybody's scattered all over the racetrack, and it's Dylan Brown, Tyler Nicely, Ben Watkins, as they now start to stretch out around the dirt track in Charlotte. And I feel bad for Cheeseburger. He is in heavy traffic, but that's where he put himself, so that's what he's got to deal with, Mark. Right now, Watkins and Nicely are putting on a pretty good clinic for second.
Watkins working the inside. If he can clear. Oh, caution. We got one. Oh, turn two.
Dixie double file restart out of turn number 4. Green flag in the air. Everybody goes back to work. Jody Knowles thinking about diving underneath Tyler Nicely, and he'll think better of that. Colton Truell on the outside. Sideways is Knowles. Oh, Knowles was in a precarious spot there for a minute as Dan Brewer was to his outside. They somehow got it all shook out and straightened out, but that could have been really rough. And caution will wave. Caution is out, and again, Patrick Evatt in the exact same spot that he did it a couple moments ago. They come out of turn number 4. Everybody is going to go to work. They're anticipating Brown. They bunch up. Brown fires. And we've got some bumping and banging going on going into turn number 1. Let's see if they can keep it all straight. Leader Brown, Nicely second. Watkins, Truell, and we've got trouble in turn number 2 this time. Isaac Love is on top of a race car. So we'll see how this pans out for him. See if they can string some laps together as they go back to green. Colton Truell's going to throw it up top side and see what's there. He'll go to the outside and shoots by him. Shoots by Ben Watkins. Colton Truell was on like a rocket ship.
Truell found some real speed in 1 and 2.
Wow.
These other guys are going to be keeping an eye on that. 1 and 2 has definitely got a good high side. We'll see if he uses it again, as if he can launch off a turn 2 and make up ground on second place. Tyler Nicely, yes, absolutely. The high side is working for the 615 car in 1 and 2.
He's getting a run off of turn 2 like nobody else. So Ben Watkins says, if it works for you, it's going to work for me. And now up the banking went Nicely, and that opened up the door for Truell. Truell will get him on the bottom. Ben Watkins is going to take that same line, and now Nicely, who let the slider go, will go right back to the inside of Truell. They'll battle side by side. Nicely on the bottom, Truell on the top, Watkins in hot pursuit. Here comes Winky McGee, leader Dylan Brown.
Cherokee Landscaping car number 6. He's up to over a 1.5-second lead, just 4 laps in. Still side by side for that second spot as they traded again. The 615 car, Truell takes it back.
Dylan Brown's only victory here in the World Short Track Championship was an all-star event. The first year, 2016, he'd like to get the main event, and right now it looks good, but boy, Truell was close.
Truell got just a little too high. He saved it from hitting the wall, but it cost him some time on the track, and that gives the Rock Hill bad boy, Ben Watkins, the time to move in on that battle for second spot. It's a 3-car battle for second spot.
3 drivers under the blanket for second, and let's see if they close in on the leader, Brown. Brown had a 1.67.
6 car. Let's see how he manages the next lap car.
Right up by the wall again was Truell. That one cost him as Ben Watkins went right by him, and so did Tyler Nicely. So everything Colton Truell worked for over the last 5 laps or so went out by the wayside because he can't keep it out of the cushion.
Not in the groove that he wants to be in. Let's see if Watkins can lower that gap, which is currently at 1.8 seconds.
1.80 at lap 19 with 10 laps to go. It is at 1.420. So once again, clear sailing for Watkins. Not so much for Brown. And it starts to get tougher the closer you get to the top 10 to try and put them down a lap. Matt Long is not going to go away quietly. He
will be one of the favorites for this event, and he's in running 13th spot, but getting ready to go a lap down. That's pretty amazing. Dylan Brown setting a torrid pace as he pulls the slide job on Matt Long, but that's going to cost him some more time for that second place. Number 32 of Rocco Bad Boy. Ben Watkins. Now keep in mind, these lap cars, they'll probably race the leader a little bit harder than those guys back in the pack because they want to stay on the lead lap. Once they go a lap down, they might give it up a little bit easier.
5 laps to go this time. Dylan Brown on the heels of Dalton Jacobs. Doesn't know that the 32 is building up momentum, but he just put 2 lap cars between himself and second place Watkins as Cheeseburger Mullis battles back to the inside. 5 laps to go, and now Ben Watkins may have to pull a rabbit out of the hat.
Still 2.5 laps to go for Dylan Brown. He's got 4. They're 3 wide in front of your race leader. He don't want to see that, bro. Rock Hill Bad Boy Ben Watkins is going to close it up as these cars are right in front of your race leader.
He just put his foot through the firewall, did Ben Watkins, trying to get as much speed out of that 604 as he can, because Dylan Brown is in a precarious spot. He's got 4 cars that he's trying to get a lap down on, and none of them are giving him any room. Hudsmith will just give him enough room to clear. Watkins throws all caution to the wind. White flag in the air, and it's going to be a miracle now if the 32 is going to pull this one off.
He got by the 27 car. That was the pass they needed to make. He's got a 1-car cushion over Ben Watkins. It's a half a lap to go for Gaffney, South Carolina's Dylan Brown, car number 6.
Brown will take it into turn number 4. He'll thread the needle, and he will pick up his first Drydene World Short Track Championship victory. Ben Watkins will have to settle for second. Tyler Nicely with a very respectable third.